Hey y'all, Joe for here, the Cranky Old Gay Guy, and welcome to the program. I am sitting out back today. It is a balmy, about 56 degrees. The sun is out, but it is cold. Today I'm going to be talking about a house party I went to last night, and I saw some talent there that I'm going to discuss. So stick around. So let's get started. Okay, I was invited to this house party by a friend, and it's going to be a Latin house party, meaning it's pretty much going to be Spanish. Everyone's going to be talking Spanish. And I was told there was going to be a rock band, but it's a Latin rock band, so everything's going to be rock and roll Spanish style. And I thought, well, that's interesting. And we went out there, and it was in the burbs east of Portland. It's now, I think, part of Gresham. It was annexed a few years ago, but it was an unincorporated area for a long time. It's out there a ways. And we get there, and it's in a new subdevelopment, or newer subdevelopment, where you've seen them. You go in, and there's curvy streets, and a lot of the homes, they use similar plans. They just flip them. So the homes are similar. And this house, we parked a few houses down on the street, and we could see the party, and it was in the front of the house in a yard and a paved area, and lots of people. And we walk up, and immediately we take whatever we brought up to the porch area. This gentleman comes over and goes, "Hey everybody, I'm Ray. It's nice to meet you." And evidently he was the singer. And I said, "Oh, what's the name of your band?" And he said, "Oh, no band. I'm a solo performer." So I thought, okay, let's check it out. And the host came out and talked to us and brought us over. We met his mother, and she was serving food. So we heaped up plates and went over to the corner table. Lots of people there, lots of families, lots of little toddlers, some kids running around. It was crowded, and there were streamers over the yard. It was festive. It was a party. It was his brother's, the host brother's 50th birthday party. So he came up from another city that's south of Portland for this party. And around 6:45, 7 o'clock, the singer began singing. He might have been singing when we got there. The party started at 5, and we got there at 6:30. So it looked like he was setting up when we got there, so I'm not sure. The reason I talk about the start time is because I'm going to talk about something later that will tie in. Excuse me. Thought I had to belch, but maybe it's just a hiccup. So the music starts, and the singer was Ray Castillo. Ray, Castillo, I believe I'm saying that correctly, Ray Castillo. And he was singing, I want to say, traditional Mexican songs, because everyone was singing along with him. They all knew the words, and it was like that for pretty much every song that he sang, and he sang a lot of songs, and he sang from the time we got there, so 6:30-ish, all the way to 11 o'clock at night. I don't know how he did it, because that's a lot of singing. And during the songs, he would dance too. Now, I didn't mind this because he's a very attractive singer, but I liked what he was wearing, and his stretch pants fit really well. So, yeah, it was a nice show. There was a brief intermission, you might say, for about 5 to 10 minutes, where they cut the cakes for the guy's party. And then the music started right back up again. He did have another person I know showed up who knows him, and he's also a singer. So he invited him up to do a duet and a solo. Um, and then I was invited to do a song, and I sang Help Me Make It Through the Night by Sammy Smith. And then later, the singer called me up on stage to sing Paradise City with him, which was fun. And then later in the evening, after everyone had pretty much gone, there were 10 of us left. I did sing Father Figure, and the other singer that had sang with him, a Latin guy, he sang 4 or 5 more songs. So this is what I'm tying into when he started singing. It was 11 o'clock at night. So what is that, 6:30 to 11? 4.5 hours? And maybe a half hour that he wasn't singing. That's a lot of singing. And he was dancing. And even at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, he would come out into the audience because the audience was so small and just sweating. It was a sight to behold. And the show, I mean, it showed that he was a true performer, that there were only 10 of us left at this party from like 9:45 on. And he still sang consistently up until the end. So bravo to Ray for that one. I am going to list his Instagram in the description of this video, so you can check him out. He did tell me he has an album coming out later, I think in 4 or 5 months, and it's going to be multilingual in English, Mexican, and Portuguese. So that shows you that he's got a range, and it's going to be rock as opposed to the traditional. I think he said it was going to be rock as opposed to what he was singing last night. He did sing some rock songs in Spanish later in the evening after everyone had cleared out, and it was just the birthday guy and maybe 15 of us at that time. But yeah, it was a fun party. But this would not be a Cranky Old Gay Guy video if I didn't get cranky about something. So let me think. I was a little cranky in that it got dark really, really quick. We got there and it wasn't bright, but we were only there for like 20 minutes and it was pitch black dark, which is interesting because the streetlights were already on when we got there. But as the night went on, around 10:30, it seemed to be brighter outside than it was earlier. And I don't know why that is. I didn't notice a moon anywhere, but for some reason that was going on. And I was cranky because it got cold. I had on clothes and I had on a sweat coat, but around 9:15, I could breathe out and see the breath. It was chilly. But I did dance. I danced a lot, especially after like 9 o'clock when most little kids were gone, because they were out there spinning around earlier and I didn't want to step on them. I think I danced once or twice while the kids were out on the grass. We were dancing in grass. But I had to do that to keep warm. And it kind of was fun. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. And I think that has to do with the fact that it was a live performance, because seeing a live band or a live concert or a live singer, even karaoke, a live singer at a bar, I enjoy it. That's the inner performer in me wanting to break free, I guess. Oh boy, what else? I want to say thank you to Victor for hosting this party. I don't know if you're going to see this, Victor, but if you do, thank you. I want to thank Pepe for going out there with me. It was his invite. I want to thank Alejandro for getting up and singing with Ray and solo. Oh, and who else can I thank? I would like to thank my agent and the academy and all that, but they weren't there and they had nothing to do with this. And I don't have an agent, and I don't know what academy that would be. But that's where we're at today. And next week, coming up, I believe I'm going to be interviewing Rodney Rhoda Taylor. I mentioned a book that they'd written last week. And I'm hoping to do a Zoom call from them from here to New Orleans, where they're at right now. And we'll get that out there. Wow, there's a lot of ums in this, isn't there? Guess that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. I think I'm down to about 200 hours to be monetized. 200 hours of people viewing videos on my channel before I get monetized, and then we'll see where that takes me. I might make a whole 40 cents a month. Who knows? So I'm looking forward to that adventure. I'm also working on merch, believe it or not. I'm doing a logo, and I want to do a t-shirt as well as like coffee cups or something. And I will announce that when it comes out. Also, if you want to talk to me directly, but indirectly, I have cloned my voice on an app. So you can call that app at any time and have a conversation with Joe for the Cranky Old Gay Guy. Now, will it be me actually speaking? No, I won't know anything about it or what is said. It'll be totally just fictitious stuff that this AI is making up, but in my voice and my character. But I've been playing with it, and it does sound like me. And I did say some interesting things. I will give you a link. I don't want to just tell you what it is right now because I don't want you to go to the wrong thing. I think it's c.ai.com is where you go, and then it tells you how, or just go to the Google store. And I think it's c.ai, but I will check that and put it in the description because I don't want you to have to download something that is totally wrong. And I'll also tell you how to search for me because when I put in Cranky Old Gay Guy, a lot of things come up that have nothing to do with that. So I think you might have to put in my complete Joe for the Cranky Old Gay Guy. But again, I will put that in the description so you know who to call. Shout out today goes to, well, obviously it goes to Ray Castillo, the performer at the house party. And again, I will put his Instagram link so you can check him out. And I think that's about it right now. It is Sunday. It's, nice outside. It's cold. I'm not breathing steam right now, but I would rather be sitting in the sun. But my backyard has no sun at the moment. It's all shaded by the house, by the studio, and by trees. And I didn't want to wait to shoot this video. I want to get it done. All right? Have a great afternoon. Have a great week coming up, and I will see you all tomorrow. Oh, and tomorrow I think I'm going to be talking about scheduling. I think. I was talking to the Naked Reporter in Oakland this morning while we were chatting online. And I had voiced a gripe, and he goes, well, why don't you use that as one of the topics of your show? And I thought, oh, that is a really good topic because it does really get under my skin what I'm going to talk about. And also, I will be doing an interview with the Naked Reporter, hopefully sometime this month. He will be here in Portland, coming up for a visit. He used to live here at the end of the month. And I'm hoping to grab him for a video then so we don't have to do it over Zoom. And that way you can see our interactions. Yeah, that's about it. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.